Not until white women decide that being a decent human being matters more than being protected by the system that their husbands built.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. We have a wonderful show planned for you. Of course, it's Meme Monday, so we are definitely going to be hitting some memes right off the bat. And we have claims that the ills of our society are apparently due to white women raising horrible kids. I don't know about that, but we'll check into it. And then we also have a pretty nice analogy about what exactly the purpose of a man is. So we'll definitely want to check that out for sure. And yeah, we've got a lot of other absolutely insane, crazy liberal madness to get to in the Lib Zone. So let's jump right into it, my friends. Let's get on with the rest of the show. Name a TV show that would play nonstop in hell. Well, there'd probably be a lot of options. Let me know down below what your favorite pick of what TV show would be playing down in hell nonstop. Let's check it out. The View. Well, yeah, of course, that would be. Except I don't know, because if there are going to be a lot of liberals in hell, I mean, I have no idea, but you'd think they would be digging that show. They'd be loving that show. That wouldn't be hell at all. Liberals are acting like Trump is going to kill all the gays, make slavery legal again, and take away women's rights. Well, I mean, it kind of begs the question, did he become a Muslim? And speaking of Muslim, I saw this photo and I was like, oh, that's a nice, endearing photo. And then when I saw the caption, it actually made me laugh out loud. Because it was just fun. Okay, anyways, now I've set it up way too much, but let me just reveal the caption, and this picture will take on a whole new context. I think it's funny. Therapeutic dog helping rape victims in Dearborn, Michigan. That's funny. Come on, that's funny. Mayor of Chicago calls for a ceasefire in Gaza. Okay, well, honestly, the only thing I can look at is that stupid faux hawk that he has. My gosh, Brandon, just round off the top there, my man. You'll look way better. But I mean, it kind of looks like a little dunce cap, so maybe it is fitting. I don't know. Okay, so let's see what the rest of this meme is all about. Maybe he should call for a ceasefire in Chicago. That would actually be a much better route to go, my friend. We had 24-hour Walmart, $5 footlongs. Those are good. I remember those days. $20 full tanks. I remember those days. $1 McChickens. I don't know about that. I can't confirm that. 99-cent stores. Did we have 99-cent stores? Weren't they always like legitimately a dollar store? I don't know. Okay, anyways. Man, we had it all. What happened? Biden. Yeah, of course that's what happened. Yeah. And a little bit of Obama. I mean, come on, let's share the credit where credit is due for the downfall of our economy. Democrats love screaming about equality and progressive thinking, so let's check out some of the fruits of their labors. First black Democrat senator, 1993. Well, that seems pretty good. I mean, it feels a little bit more of a better late than never scenario. But surely the Republicans being evil and completely racist, there's no way that they would have had a black senator before the Democrats. Let's check out and see what the rest of the story is here. Okay, yeah, 1870. Further proof that the Republican Party is not racist, and furthermore, we are a party built on merit, because I guarantee you that first black senator that was Republican, he was not a DEI hire. However, the first black senator on the Democrat side, well, even in 1993, you've got to question, was that kind of DEI, or was she the best person for the job? I had a stroke and brain damage. Now I'm the smartest Democrat? Well, Fetterman, I actually think you are. Somehow that stroke red-pilled you just enough to give you a good foundation of common sense. Well, there certainly are a lot of people on the left, a lot of women screaming about pro-choice. That it's just a clump of cells. It's my body, my choice. Well, guess what? The right is also very pro-choice. Let's check this out. A gun is just a clump of atoms. My gun, my choice. Well, shockingly, it looks like both sides are pro-choice. All right, my friends, it is time. We have arrived at that liberal pool of madness, and we're jumping in right now. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
So when do we get to start holding white women accountable who raise men like Trump? Because white women are not passengers on the patriarchy airplane. They're co-pilots, historically and even right now. From enslavers' wives to school board Karens to moms raising little future Proud Boys.
You got like 10 seconds to open up this door. I swear to God, I'm gonna break this up. 10. Open it. I'll call my mom.
That pipeline didn't build itself. It was curated. It was polished and passed down like a family recipe. And yet you barely ever see white women checking each other, because accountability would mean losing their comfort cushions, the ones they benefit from. Because yeah, patriarchy harms them, but white supremacy protects them. And far too many of them will trade freedom, liberation for a front row seat to whiteness almost every time.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna break some up in this bitch. I'm God. You guys must be dumb. I would like that fight with y'all.
When their son's violence hits home instead of outside communities.
You can open it. I will trash this out. I'm closed. All right, we're sorry.
And when other white women stop swooping in to save them, rescue them, cover them like a reflex. Because here's the thing, white women could shift the whole country if they wanted to. They swing elections. They dominate political spaces. They run the PTA, the nonprofit boards, the neighborhood committees. They shape the worldview for most of America's sons. Y'all remember Daughters of the Confederacy? Yeah, Moms for Liberty now. And if they turned on white supremacy even halfway, the earth would shake. But they won't. Not until white women decide that being a decent human being matters more than being protected by the system that their husbands built. And until then, it's the rest of us doing the emotional labor, sounding the alarm, and collecting all the receipts that these women swear do not exist. Because while we all know and can obviously see that Trump is a disgusting human being, he was nurtured, coddled, and conditioned to be the type of person that he is, unchecked for years. That needs to be talked about more. And the cultivators and creators of men like this need to be held accountable and called out.
White people, the only race you can legally discriminate against. Can we hold black women accountable for raising this? Black males? 6.5% of the U.S. population. 94% can't read proficiently at 18. 63% don't work full-time. 72% illegitimacy rate. 33% are convicted felons. My gosh. 50% of the male population in prison. Commit 60% of murders. But white people, racism, and guns are the problem.
For the last 10 years, the only thing that you MAGA have been capable of is disrespecting everything and everyone while simultaneously spewing the most violent, vitriolic bullshit that you could think of. You're not going to get respected over here. We're not going to be friends. We're not going to have a conversation. I'm going to tell you how it is, and then you're going to walk the on.
Imagine being upset that you're $17 a year.
Well, it's actually more like $17 a month, but go on.
Go to like hungry people versus the amount of money of your taxes that go to like greedy corporations or funding war.
What I'm about to say, if you don't agree with it, that you're right, but you're wrong.
Why do I have the sneaky suspicion that I'm going to be wrong?
I believe trans men are amazing. They're handsome. They're loving. They're caring. All they want is respect.
Okay, so you like women? That's cool. I mean, it's kind of weird that you prefer them to kind of look like a man, but hey, you know what? I'm not judging. To each their own. Go on.
And trans women, whoo, They are stunningly beautiful. They're very attractive.
Oh, okay, so you are gay. And that's fine. I mean, at the very least, you're bi. My only advice is don't pretend. Just if you're going to go that way, just own it. Just commit.
They are loving. They are caring. They deserve our respect, our love, and our dignity. The whole trans community does. And if you're not down with that, this is for you, because I believe they are the most loving, caring, affectionate people on this planet. And if you don't take time to get to know one, then you're missing out, because they are an amazing community. And if you give them a try, you might be shocked, because trans men and trans women are the most amazing people that you will ever meet.
That doesn't make me gay, huh?
Abortion isn't murder, and even if it was, which it isn't, I still wouldn't care. You're vile.
Man, you are one twisted f***.
Well, my friends, up next, we are jumping out of the liberal pool of madness and into the jacuzzi of common sense with a dog that is reunited with his first handler, and it's a pretty touching reaction. I honestly love watching videos like that because, whoa, wait a minute, what is that? Oh, okay, it's official. Wait, where's that let me get that. Okay, yes, okay, it's official. All right, I'll let everybody know. All right, thank you. All right, my friends, that was my producer, and we have an official Crockett alert. Let's find out exactly what kind of twisted racist comments she has today.
I'm sorry, but like, we don't have ethical like rules that say that you can't receive text messages or you can't respond to text messages, especially if somebody has a certain record and you can't do it in committee. We all be sitting on our phones, and yes, people be texting. I mean, our staff text us, like everybody texts us, like people. I remember when I had the bleach blonde situation, you know who was texting me? My pastor. Okay. So like, let me be clear. There is no ethical violation. And so the idea or the audacity to decide that you want to strip a Black woman of her committee assignment because she was texting with Epstein.
Well, you may not have ethical rules in Congress for not texting with a convicted pedophile. However, you should have ethical rules as a human being for not conversing and texting with a convicted pedophile. Look, that lady should not only be stripped of her committee seat, she should be stripped of her seat in Congress altogether. And no, it is not racism that is driving this. It's because she was texting to get information to convict or punish President Trump. And she was doing so with a convicted pedophile. Hello? Up next is an analogy talking about the purpose of men as opposed to the purpose of women. I think it's actually quite brilliant. Check it out.
God made Adam a suitable helpmate, and he made that helpmate not because she's weaker, but because God has given men a capacity and a responsibility that women do not have, and we have to be honest about it. We can say he's not a man, he doesn't know how to lead, he doesn't whatever. There's still a capacity inside of him that God did not give us as women. And one of the biggest examples that I can give of that, imagine it's raining and you're in New York City. And if you've ever been to New York City or in France and it starts raining and people start selling umbrellas on the street, those $5, $10 umbrellas, they're not worth much, but they get the job done until you get home. Imagine you have that man. You have the man that gets the job done, isn't anything special, but he gets the job done. That man, no matter how little you view him, is made to handle the rain. You were not made to handle the rain, but you were made to hold up that which can handle the rain. If you didn't have that umbrella, you would come back home smelling like what you were poured on. What poured on you? When a man comes back in as that umbrella, he gets dried quickly, water repellent, it falls off of him, and no matter how equipped you thought he still was built for the rain. The difference also, some of you want that Neiman Marcus umbrella. Some of you want the wood handle. Those things are heavy. And if God gave you a man like that, then you have to be the woman that can hold up that man. Because an umbrella that is not used, it can be for the rain, for the sun. It shields, it provides shade, it allows what's under it not to be touched. We are the vessel, not weaker. We are the vessel that was meant to let the one that God gave us be held up and used for what he was made. So now, as a wife, I want to say, I don't want to get wet. I don't want to sunburn. My skin's not built for that. So instead, I'm going to let the man be who he was meant to be. And if God gave me, which he did, my man's about as heavy as this table. That means God made me capable of holding him up. If my man is not doing what he was made to do, it's because I, as his wife, am not holding him up.
I just went to Spencer's and I want to show you guys the new shirt I got.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, it's so backwards. Okay. I think we can all read that.
Let's flip you over real quick.
Okay.
Took me a second. This is weird.
So weird. So weird. Mm-hmm. Ice can gargle my balls.
This is a very important time in our world.
Really?
And I am not agreeing or okay with anything that ICE or this administration is doing. So
my hot take is, you have balls? Wow, okay. Well, you make a pretty ugly woman, dude.
Super quick reminder that the only people who have a blood-born right to this land are natives, native descendants, Latinos, and Black Americans. Thanks. Just a quick reminder.
Wait, how in the world do Black people have a blood-born right to this country? They were brought over from Africa. And before that point, there was not a single Black person on the American continent. So what are you talking about, lady?
Quiet piggy response is why they love him. A lot of us are expecting his crowd to be like, ugh, I just don't know if I can keep supporting it. No, that's why they support him. Because that's how they speak to their wives. That's how they speak to their daughters. That's how they speak to their sons. Maybe that's why their sons grow up to be. They like that. They want to get mad at their sons and tell them to quit acting like F-words. They want to tell them to get the sugar out of their fucking tanks. They want to say stuff like that. And they want it to be appropriated by the leader of the free world. They want to deflect lines of uncomfortable conversation with cheap shots. Because when you don't have anything left of value to offer the discussion, you cheap shot. You deflect from the topic at hand.
I just got jumped by 2 white niggas because I left the gym and I was annoyed and I was expressing anger. As I'm walking the street, in this, in that, monkey this, monkey that, da-da-da this, da-da-da that. Okay, bet. So I throw a bottle at the window, pressuring them to come down. I'm coming down. They come down the window. Nigga from the door, he come. Tackle that ass. Boom, 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 boom. I'm in his shit. Nigga grab me from behind, choking me. He won't let go of me. I'm still on this nigga. I'm boggy, bitch. But the thing is, all the white people in the building, they came down to make sure that they white folks was good. They made sure and then what y'all doing? Y'all getting ready for Christmas, right? Y'all getting ready for Thanksgiving, right? Right? Okay, bet. People out here Acha, these in your streets. Forest Hill and Forest Hill, Queens. White niggas jumping. But I stand by my... I never needed an army, bitch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that never happened. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below.
Can we talk about how much it sucks to be having to wait at Walmart for them to get something as simple as a freaking $5 X-Acto knife out of the case? I've been standing here for 5 freaking minutes already, and I've already pressed this button like 5 times. I know I'm annoying, but come the hell on now. Come on now. This is a $5 X-Acto knife. I don't think that needs to be locked up. This is insane. I don't know if I want the X-Acto knife on my nose, or do I want that too? I'm making a diorama, mind you, so. Man. So as y'all can see, it's 11:44. I've already pressed the button multiple times. Let's try it again. I'll come back to y'all when they get here.
FYI, pushing that button doesn't do a thing. I was told they don't even know where or who that alert goes to. Well, that's not good.
All right, guys, at this point, I'm making the executive decision just to buy the shit online.
I would go find a whistle and blow it nonstop until somebody shows up. Well, that's actually a good idea, but wow, what if other people get the same idea and then there's just a ton of people blowing whistles in the store? That would absolutely be a cacophony of insanity.
I'm done. I'm over it. I'm not going to no more pantries. I'm done. I'm done. Because a certain group of people be really, and God forgive me because I'm not a racist person. I'm not. I swear on everything I live for to this day. I'm not. But the way people be beasting, like it's like we all on the same line for the same thing. We all a little fucked up. Why you feel like you more important than anybody else on that line? I almost slapped the shit out of a lady today because she kept trying to jump in line. I kept telling her not to. So at a point, she was talking to me in her language, and then she hit my arm, like she slapped my arm.
Remember, there are no blue states. Only states that don't check ID.
Yes, you can.
No, it was a nightmare the whole time.
You worked 3 hours.
It
was supposed to be 5. You weren't even supposed to come home.
I'm not cut out for this.
I'm not cut out for working 2 jobs, and you want me to work 3?
Can you just work double overtime?
No, I'm doing as much as I can to support our child. I need a little help. That's all I'm asking.
Babe, I can stay home. I can take care of the baby.
I need help supporting him.
I'm not one for working a job.
I'm not one for working a job. I don't want to work. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I can't do that, though.
Babe, please. I'm asking for your help.
Your help? I've been asking for your help constantly. You can apply to another job. If this one's too hard, apply for another one. I just need help.
It's time for Dave's Detox. That is a cute little puppy. What? Guess that's a flaw in the gate system there. Aw. Uh-oh. Alright, I guess they're friends. Oh! Oh, hey, buddy.
You can grab one, dude. Come on. Okay. Good boy. Good boy.
Wow.
Sure. It's okay. You're a good boy.
I wasn't liking that, but I'm sure he's grateful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone's getting the zoomies. Okay, that guy needs to go outside right now. Oh!
Come here.
Oh, no.
Come here.
Oh, no!
What did you do?
How did he do that?
What did you do?
He really wants a walk. Okay. All right, buddy. Let's jam. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and thank you to all those that subscribed, and for anybody to hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Now, before you take off, there are going to be a couple of videos, one showing up right around here, one right about here. I think you're going to like them. And until the next episode, stay safe, know that you're loved and appreciated, and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.